See me, family. It's me, Massa. Normally, I'm waiting on Brother Keith. He said that he wants to come online, but maybe he will come, and maybe not. Okay, great. Kimbo na Tanzania, Mazulu Kimfumu Kiakoyisa. What a great opportunity to be here in front of you. Yenge to all the Bantus in the four corners of the world. And Yenge to all the non-Bantus. Yeah. We are here to learn. We are here to study the scriptures. We are here to be united with Yah, the Tanzanian Pungutulendo, to know more things about us, what have passed, what is happening, and what will happen in Geta. Now, the last time we talked, we made a part one. In the part one, we talked about, hey, Brother Keith.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, my brother. Everything good?
Oh, yeah. I was having some technological difficulties.
No problem. No problem. I know you are the IT master.
How you doing? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. I'm doing fine.
Good.
I told you already that Beulah is preparing the homecoming. Mamoy. Nzinga kwako. Yeah, izoleka bien mama. Nazotea mama. Ingeta. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah. Brother Keith, did you see? I have preached about the natural and the artificial. To be natural and to be artificial.
Artificial.
Artificial, exactly. What did you get from the last teachings?
Well, we are the real people. We are the people of the book. We are Muntu. We are not these people who pretend to be who we are. We are the real people. And that's what I got from that. We have to be very, very careful not to become like them. We are in their land. We eat their food. We watch their TV. We watch their commercials. We hear all their propaganda. They have all the things that they do for their people, and we are locked into that land of captivity. But we have to make sure that we keep ourselves set apart from that, where we don't become like them.
Ingeta. Okay, before we start, the Beulah team is moving. People are coming to Angola, like we have promised that people will come over. We had a lot of difficulties because of COVID-19, especially Angola had a bunch of problems. They closed the doors, because it is a very, very corrupt country. Okay, we have tons of problems in this country if it comes to corruption, and now it's election, and the president is very smart. He's like, let me shut down the borders, and so that the election won't happen and stuff. So that's the truth of all this. But and many Angolan took the vaccine. This is Angola is. They think they are like Rwanda and stuff. They think they are like the West, and this is also why we preach. These people are Judah, my brother, and I think we should. We should be very careful. Okay, we should be very careful. That's why we are here preaching, teaching. I'm also teaching now a lot in Portuguese because our people are really dying because of lack of knowledge. And Beulah is moving, and everyone that wants to move, in the description box you can find my number, but you can also contact Sister Keke, Sister Kim. So Beulah is moving. Yeah, like we have promised. We have also the singing team, people that used to the choir, people that used to sing with my family. They used to read from the BMs, from the book of songs, the songbook. Kikongo songs interpreted into English. Very important. Why? Because if you know the songs, it is easier for you to call the heaven down, to call the Maleki, to call the spirit. Brothers and sisters, if you go to a church or an assembly or a place and the people do not call the spirits, this is not ours. Sorry, this is my channel and I will say what I want to say. If you go to a church, if you go to an assembly and you guys preach and call the Tanzambi to reveal something, or you want to travel, you have a plan that you want to do for your company, for your family, someone has some problems, and the spirit, not human, go to Revelation, listen to this, go to the book of Revelations. If it comes to the churches of Sardis, Ephesus, etc., it's well said, listen to the voice of the spirit, the angel that is in the church. So easy, huh? The spirit of the prophets are with the prophets, are with his people. So is Isaiah, so is Tatanzambi Yamazulu, which means that, okay, it is only one spirit. It's the same spirit that does everything. And this spirit speaks and sees everything because spirit is wind. It is everywhere. So if someone comes to me, oh yeah, I have this and this problem, you have to ask yourself, where do you go to pray? In which assembly do you practice? Who is your master? Who is your spiritual father? He has no answer for your problems?
I understand, and it's good to have it translated also because a language that you have your emotions tied to that versus just hearing something in another language and not truly understanding its meaning. So when you have it translated and you're singing and you're praying in your language, you also have that emotion tied to the words that you know because you know the language. So it's important.
Geta, and this was brother, you cannot go. Do you know what one thing that kills us or have killed us all the time? The name Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Brother, if you want to call your father, you call your father in his name. You call your mother, you saw I called now my mother in her name. Said mama, because it's always a mama in front of her name. And then say moyo. She have another name that is her normal name because Moyo came from Simeon Toko that gave her the name.
Okay.
And her name is Maonso. And this is a plant that heals handicapped children. If your children is handicapped, she or he has lost his mind, there's a very special plant, and that's why we're also making the video today. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my brother.
Good.
Yeah, this is my mother's name, Maonso, because um, as she was a child, she was the one taking the other child and helping the women's that were that was widows, the women that had not so much money. She helped them with food and stuff. That's why she's also very blessed, because the elders, they took her, they prayed for her and say, no one will be like this woman.
Mm, mhm.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blessing. We are
Yeah.
searching for blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blessings come follow me, follow me, follow me. Curses come run away, run
Run
away.
away. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, brother, come, come. We will see us soon. You will laugh every day. Like this Saturday, I have a big party here. A wedding. Oh, wedding. You have never seen me dancing. Okay.
Okay.
Not like, oh, Massa is not going to weddings. No, I will. Not often. But if I go, then, oh, moto, fire.
Fire.
Keep the,
Okay.
keep the fire burning, brother. Now, the last teaching, we talked about natural and artificial. I hope some people understood it with my English. And I will start from there. I think it is called umbilical cord.
Umbilical cord.
Huh?
Hmm.
Umbilical cord.
Hmm.
You was connected to your mom. And everything what your mom has eaten, this is also what you eat.
Hmm.
When your mom smoked and drank alcohol, you also smoked and drank.
Right. That's right.
Okay? Great, Ingeta. Which means you are the reproduction of your father and mother.
Hmm.
And this is how it always was. Still, we will go to the first men, which we call ancestors, right?
Hmm.
Because after these videos, I will go deeper. Hmm? The umbilical cord, the invisible umbilical cord, is also connected to your angel in heaven. Okay?
Okay.
Which means he only gave you a part of him so that you in heaven, the reproduction of him that you are, comes from the other world, and a piece of it, a part of it goes and becomes flesh.
Hmm.
So there is another you that represents you after death,
Hmm.
and he's you. Okay.
Okay.
But now, he is sinless. He has no problems. He in heaven,
Right.
in the in Bakalunga.
Hmm.
But you, as a child, because of your tribe, of your blood, hmm,
Hmm.
you can even in the youth, when you are born, when the wonder comes, yeah, because it's a invisible umbilical cord.
Hmm.
When you come down, you can become wicked. You can become sick. You can become gay or whatever. Why? The spirit was good,
Hmm.
but the body where the spirit enters is already handicapped. It's already not from the most high. It's already damaged.
Hmm.
It's like a good spirit enters now into a body that is unclean.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, what means artificial?
Well, based on what I learned from the teachings, we can become artificial when we take on the unnatural.
Artificial is unnatural. Artificial comes, it's like a reproduction from the natural, like the medicine today from the West. Yeah, you take plants, you take some waters, etc. Some you take some poison from different kinds of animals, but then you also take your chemi powders, drugs, you put it inside here. So it is a mixture between natural and unnatural. Is something that man has created, like a robot. Now, let a robot produce man. It's impossible. Okay? A robot always needs a man.
Yeah.
Always. Because in the day that a robot will do things by himself, like you can see in the Terminator movies, yeah? This is the day that the human will be that it will understand that he that he's the creator. But this will never happen.
Right. That's right.
It will never happen. There will be always someone behind the robot and saying to the robot, do this, do this. And you can do it full automatic, giving him a lot of functions. But in the end, there is someone behind him, but not a man.
Yeah.
A man can do whatever he wants to do. He can choose, now I want to stop this life. Hey, brother, all of us, we came from the pit. All of us that say today the name of Jesus or the name of Isaiah or believing in the scriptures, okay? Most of us, we came from the pit. You see, many things happen to us. Many different kinds of things happen to us. And, when the Spirit came over us, we understood. We say, no, now we want to live a better, we want to change our lives. And sometimes we remember how we were dancing the hip hop, how we used to go to clubs, how we used to go be with a lot of family members, barbecue, party there, and having different kinds of women and stuff. I will come to that very soon. But in the end, today, it's like a spirit holding us and saying, look, you had also very hard times when you were younger or when you was living like this. Now I gave you peace, I gave you rest. Okay? Because if you go back to the life that you used to have before, it can be that you will never understand that the good things that have done for you now. Because it's like you're going back to become that what you used to be before. Pagan. Many of us used to be pagans. And the artificial and natural, where's the problem there? The problem is that today everything is mixed. Even we as people are mixed. Which means that we see good things as bad and bad things as good. And the bigger problem is that we love to do bad things. Okay? Because bad things are normal today.
Yeah.
We love to say cursed things out of our mouth, to fight others, to hate others. You see someone just wear wrong clothes and you're like, look at this woman, I can see her panties and blah, blah. So we love to be incorrect. Not right. social. because we became already artificial. The human became artificial. This is what they try to do with the animals, crossing the animals, telling the lion to eat grass, okay, and telling the fish to start eating meat, okay, which means that, you know, things that used to be normal, like Tatanzambi has created it, for us human, it is like, no, Tatanzambi, you were wrong. We know it better, and we will do it in our way. We will change things in our way because we know how the things works, and this is Satan.
Well, brother, in the world that we are in right now, artificial is all around us. Everything is wrong is all around us. When we grew up and we were taught things, it was the natural way of doing things, which was actually the wrong way of doing things. When you come into this awakening and realize that everything has been delusional, everything has been artificial, everything has been fabricated, and then you start to undo that, when you start to go away from what's wrong to try to understand what's right, the truth of where you should be versus where you are now is evasive, it's hidden, it's hard to find. So how does one come into an accurate knowledge of truth to get rid of all of this fakeness, all of this false, all of this illusion that's surrounding us every day we get up? Every time we go out, we see it.
Very good question. The only way to understand who you are is, like the scripture said, you shall know the truth, yeah, and the truth shall make you free in spirit. In spirit. And this is exactly what our people used to call witchcraft, or the things that other people used to use to do really witchcraft, because there is a different kinds of spirits. But this is the only way to understand who you really are.
Now comes into another big question.
Your real you, yeah, your real you must give you the understanding.
Okay.
What is good or what is right, what was yours or what was not yours. And for that, you have also to go back where you came from and learn. And you must unlearn that what you have learned and learn what you have forgotten. And this is where the problem is, because it is so nice to see what we already have in the West. And it's like a big way to learn languages, to learn different kinds of things that our forefathers have done. It's like a big work, you know, especially for other people. They're like, man, why should I do that? But we are forgetting that this is the way. It's not like you have to go living in the bush again. No, but you have to understand why our forefathers did different kinds of things, so that you can change it and bring it forth for the next generations to become. You can modernize it. Okay, you can modernize it, but it must be known. It must be taught in schools. Okay? Because this is life. It will bring you life. Okay, and everything that is out of natural will give you death. Okay?
Yeah.
You want to ask another thing?
Yeah, I was going to say each country has, or land of our captivity has its own spirit. When we go to the land, we are closer connected to what's real versus what's artificial. So to better understand who we are, to better understand what we have forgotten, if we can, it's best to seek those answers in the land versus in our land of captivity. Is that correct?
The brothers and sisters from different kinds of countries in Africa must sit together the people that have share the same spirit, and starting writing down the things that our forefathers have done, political, medical, science, and medicine, and everything what the nature has given us. They have to sit down there and writing things down. Okay, it's about having conversations, dialogue. Okay, we must talk. We black people, we do not talk. So one of the brothers, last time I talked to a sister, she was like, Massa, I saw one of the brothers in the US. She spoke about against you guys. I was like, I'm sick of those people. Look at his channel. Look at his channel. What do he know? So it's like people, they must start talking to each other.
Yeah.
We are separated. We are separated. I looked at the football players here because sometimes I used to watch football and other sports like UFC. I love sports, to look at our brothers and sisters that are very well skilled. Hey, brother, 70% of them have white women's or white husbands.
Yeah.
The Williams sisters, all the money, all the wealth goes, you see, which means it's not about the white person for me, but it's like not also, it's like, who are you? What do you do for your people? You will have a half caste there, and he maybe will take another white woman or another half caste. So you have lost completely your umbilical cord. You are not. You have changed your ancestors. You have changed your ways. You are not one of us no more. It's impossible.
Yeah.
If you look like a little bit black here, you have some black touches, but you're not. Okay, to being black is not because of color, brother. I tell you,
That's true. That's true.
It's horrible, man. It's horrible. In university, you in Germany, you will see people, they do not act like black or like they used to. They do not believe, they hate themselves and stuff, and all this comes from the umbilical cord. It is like you go to a tree. You see a tree, you take a nail, and you start hammering the nail into the tree. After 1 year, you go and you want to take the banana, or you want to take the mango, the apple, and you will see inside the apple a sign, a point, whatever. Something must be there. Why? You have hurt the tree. You have done something on the tree. Like the tree will produce that what you have done to him or what you have taught him.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
A good tree cannot bring bad fruit. Okay, like a bad tree can't bring good fruit. That's it here.
And see, we would have orchards of good trees and good fruit if all of our people would come and have the heart of the Most High's people, instead of going and getting lost in the world and forgetting who they are. Everyone, all on YouTube, you hear everyone say this way, or they believe this way, or it has to be this way. Everyone has a piece of the truth. No one has it all. If everyone would come together to have dialogue, as you spoke earlier about, brother, have a conversation and bring those truths together to complete the idea of what it is to be truly part of the Most High, then there's nothing that we couldn't do if people would just unite and talk and have a conversation and have dialogue.
Exactly. Exactly. That's it. Okay, especially for our people, we do not understand that We have a United States of
Right.
America. America is not only USA. Okay, America goes to Canada, South America, Brazil. Okay, today they think if we talk about America, it's only USA.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
United States of England. Okay,
Mhm.
UK. But where's the United Africa here?
That's right. Exactly.
See? Where's the United? Where are the United people from the blacks? Where are they united? What did they do? Unite in unity.
Mhm. Yeah.
And this divorce between us, it's easier for them to catch us, to do whatever they want to do with us if we are not united. But like I told you, it's about a reproduction of yourself. A prophet gives birth to a prophet. Huh?
Mm.
Brother, very easy. A sorcerer gives birth to a sorcerer. A thief gives birth to a thief. Murder gives birth to a murder.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Be careful who you associate with.
You produce what is inside of you.
Yeah.
Now, let us know what is with our clothing that we wear. Sometimes we used to see that people used to send a lot of clothing to Africa to helping our people. Do we know if the people that wears this clothing were good people or bad people?
No, there's no way to know.
Nobody knows, huh? Sometimes we used to think that if you just wash your clothes, everything's good. It's like a human. You wash a human from outside. Now your daughter is coming with a nice guy at home. Father, this is my boyfriend. Whatever. Oh, good. Hey, yo, Mr. Smith. Oh, yo, Taryn. Taryn has a car. But what is inside this Taryn, or who is he? And not only he. Who are his parents? Because this is the future of your daughter. Not only him. Even if he is good, now you have also to look at his parents. And now, back to the clothing. Who wears the clothing? Some of us dye in clothing. Some of us do different kinds of things with clothing. And later you take the clothing, you give it away.
Right.
Especially to Africa. Clothings are also spiritual things, material spiritual things. Dungeons. You can take your clothing. Yeah, a woman that in the Islam, in the Buddha, and whatever, you gave this marabouts. You gave them your clothing. A woman takes a clothing from a man. He takes it to these marabouts. They used to, according to the to the clothing that they have there, they will identify you. They can start doing things so that you can go back to her. They do not need only your photo. Your clothing is enough.
Wow.
Which means true clothing, demons. Demons, they are also sometimes, how does it called? There in front of the window, you have this how does this called? If you do not want people to look at you, you have this also like a
shutter, so you don't want them to see you.
Yeah, exactly. Demons they used to be also behind those kinds of things. You can't see them. That's why we throw salt into the into the house to clean up house. You see? Okay. So clothing also carries spirits. You can have something from someone. Someone can lend you something, a clothing, and there is something. He also already sent a spirit into this clothing. This spirit will be with you.
Mm.
The spirit will possess you. Yes,
Mm.
because of clothing, brother.
Wow. Oh.
Clothing. Hmm? That's why
That's deep.
many of us carry names from people and stuff. Also, you carry something like a spirit with you. Hmm? No, like I said, with clothing, people also used to do magic rituals. But now, let's go. What is with our bed? You're going to a hotel. You're sleeping in a hotel. You don't know what happened in the bed.
That's
If you
right.
sleep, it's like you're going to another world. You're leaving this world for a couple of hours. It's like your spiritual you takes over your body. This is where you see that the human is just flesh and the spirit in him is the real him. This is the real human.
Mhm. Okay, brother. Now you know I'm fixing to ask you. We need to know how to counteract that. We need to know we need to know how to fight that, to prevent that, to change that.
That's why I told you that from the beginning, people used to have a perfume. Everything what you have, you used to pray over it. Huh?
Mhm.
You are spiritual, so you have also to pray over everything what you use.
Got it.
Car, baptize your car, baptize your papers. You have. This is how it works. You have to be. This is our protection, brother.
Okay. Okay.
Everyone wants to steal from you. Don't forget it. You go to a hotel. You do not know if there's someone was killed there, if something happens there. You have to pray. You have to throw some waters.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand.
Now, where do we get where do we get wisdom from? Look at this, my brother. Our forefathers, they were never sick. The most of the sickness that we have today, it didn't exist. It didn't exist in the ancient times. Now, we have different kinds of sicknesses that we are fighting with, and no one knows where they come from. What do you think? Look at people from Jamaica, people from Suriname, Haiti. Hey, if we look at the practices that our people had for some things, even urine or whatever, yeah, there was a sickness when this sickness here, this pandemic started. Some people used to drink urine. Do you know? Boom, gone,
Mm.
gone. But they will come. Let us let us drop some bombs to the atmosphere. It must be the sun that is disturbing us. This is where the sickness used to come from. Let us kill some plants, and this is how they used to interpret sickness. Everything that goes to African traditional medicine, which is white and black magic, this is where it comes from. They say no. But China have his medicine well known, The whole world loves it, uses it. They used even to, hey, brother, the Chinese, they have different kinds of medicine. It is everywhere used, okay? It is accepted as medicine everywhere. The Indians, they used to sell their medicines everywhere. Arabs, but now come with people from Madagascar saying, oh man, we have here the answer to your pandemic. No, it's voodoo. And this is another problem that kills us. Everything that we do, they will blame it as voodoo, bad, sorcerer, etc., etc.
Because what we have is the source. They steal what we have and then they make changes to it and then they sell it for money. It's all about money. It's all about money.
Thank you. You understood it? So now the Tanzanians say, you are destroying the earth, the nature. Sickness is coming everywhere. And he say in the scripture, salvation will come from my people, the Benamuntu. True spirit, truth, but also true herbs, plants. Even if the medicine is already very, how close? Fortunate.
No matter how good the medicine is, nature
The medicine is already very, good. The medicine from today. Okay. That works. It's like in progress. Okay. Very far. It's like developed. Exactly.
progressive. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but how can that be that still today we have different kinds of sicknesses that they can't heal? And this is where the Tanzambi will come and tell them, you have to go back to the nature of humanity, which is and comes from the Bina Umuntu. And melanin will play a big role. This is where many people will wish to be black. Okay, go ahead.
I firmly believe that there is no illness in existence on the planet that there are not herbs in nature that can cure it, that can resolve it. And the reason why they have not, these other diseases that have come up, and the reason why they haven't come up with medicines to fight it is because they haven't discovered the natural way to cure it, to steal it, and then to patent it to make money to cure it.
Good. Now let us see what some script will tell us about that. Let us read a little bit. Now here. Go ahead, yeah, with reading, if you can see that.
Yeah, the fruit will be for food and the leaves for healing. Ezekiel 47:12.
You see that? So, who heals with leaves today? We saw Dr. Sebi, he talked so much, but, black people do not support black people.
Yeah.
He died with his wisdom. He died with it. He said, I will restore your health and I will heal your wounds, declared the Tanzambi. Do you know that we are, according to the curses, that we are, if it comes to the medical aspects in Africa, that many of us have different kinds of sicknesses in our countries?
Yeah.
Malaria and here and there, and there are sicknesses everywhere. Do you know why this Muzungu is killing his own people? Because they are becoming very old. They do not die so early, my brother. In the West, in the
Mm,
West, these people would also eat fufu and our food that we used to eat in Africa. They wouldn't die. 130 would be minimum for every white person there.
mhm,
They
mhm.
have no problem at all. But the first problem that they will have is back problems. Oh, my back hurts. Brother, there are not many white people working, doing hard work. In Germany, they are all working in offices, my brother. Even the dumbest German works in the office. You just give him the little things, 10 kg, carry it. Brother, just call the hospital, the ambulance directly to take him. They have no power, man, at all. And, you know, no power. That's why, because they are wise. They know, for that work, I will use that guy. For that work, I will use that guy. That guy must mostly come from outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he himself will create machines. This is the wisdom that they receive from above.
Mhm.
Brother, we are not going back. We're moving forward, brother. I promise you.
Oh yeah.
I promise you. Yeah,
Then yes. Then Tata Zombie said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb that yields seed, and the fruit tree that yields fruit according to its kind." And
okay,
see, now you have them creating this genetically modified food that has no seed. Body doesn't know what to do with it. It's artificial. Now that is artificial.
in ghetto. You see? So herbs, yeah, are very important. Here you can see some in the Bible, like aloe vera, myrrh, but here's also another. Let me see if you get this one here. The herbs are for healing of the nations. What do you think about that?
Mm, mm. Well, I think that our people know how to use the herbs in order to heal the sicknesses, and the nations that come up with different type of sicknesses, if they were to look for us, our people, we know how to use the herbs in order to take care of those sicknesses.
Oh, man, I had here something that you normally should read. Now I took it out. Took it out. Oh, is it this one? I think it's this one here. No, that one, not that one. There was another one. There you can see. Top hitting. Oh yeah, here it is. On Google again. Christian Howard top hitting. Okay, it's that one here. Okay, if you want me to make it bigger, then I will make it bigger.
Yeah, just a little bit bigger. A little, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Herbs of the Bible, aloes. He was accompanied by Nicodemus, the man who earlier had visited Uzziah at night. Nicodemus brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 75 pounds. The aloe vera plant has been used for thousands of years. In ancient times, it was used to embalm the dead as well as for perfume. It also has a lengthy history of use topically for skin.
Perfume.
Yeah.
Very important. Also, if you watch the movie Perfume, he was even later, he later became so crazy, that guy on the movie Perfume, that he started to kill humans to make out of human body, or out of human body perfume.
Oh.
This is what I said. Spirits, okay? You know, it's like wind. It's like also what you, if you do perfume like that, it's like, you know, this wind and this smell, you know, it can also change some people's minds. This is also what people have used a long time ago. Women's have used it long time ago to, to change women, to change minds for men, you know, to make them possessive, to possess them, So all this is also won by herbs. Do you know why I teach that? Very, very soon, it will be seen that the most of the herbs, the most of the things that we learn from the West, even that things that you see here in on Google and whatever, these are only 20%, from the truth of healing. You have different kinds of healers. If it comes to herbs, Kimbangu was one of the biggest healer. Isaiah and all the people in the Bible. It's not everyone that took his hands and started to heal like Massa, like me, dropping water, earth, whatever. No. Okay, I know healers. I know healers, traditional healers. They took poison from snakes, frogs, plants. They put things together, they create and give it to people, and the person is healed. You can't heal someone that is demon possessed, by telling me, oh yeah, in the name of Jesus, and the person is healed. What a crap. Okay? What a crap. It will not happen. It will not happen.
Right.
You see? So, which means there is a woman that does not get any children, or a woman that does not get her days, okay, her blood, okay, different kinds of if you break your bones, different kinds of types. JJ Okocha, he broke his bone, his leg, and the doctors told him you can play foot, you never can play football no more. He went to Africa. He said, "What? They put some plants on his on his leg, and bound some herbs and put there some other things there. Hey, that man was playing football very nice, So, I will not say that the Western medicine, okay, is completely bad, because it comes from us anyway. Yeah,
exactly.
But that what I want to say is, okay, that the Tanzania has prepared medicine, real medicine, not like, oh, I know now African traditional medicine, and selling it on YouTube because you have the big subscribers or whatever. No, I'm talking about the real healers. For all the people that traveled in Africa, okay, in Ghana and all this, there are some big healers. The only problem there is you have people that do witchcraft, they heal. You have people that are normal scientists, they heal. Okay, they know how to use this nature, and which means scientists that go to people that used to learn it in schools, like the Muzungu, white people. They used to go to, to learn all this African traditional medicine things. Okay, they used to learn all these kinds of things. But me, I was sitting with them very often, and they asked me, "How do you heal? And why are you here? And why do you understand those things so fast?" The problem of me is, I receive spirits, which means if Tata comes and tell me, you take this plan, You take this wood, this wood here, you shape it, you put it together, then you take this pepper, bum, 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 and it will do this and this, this, and this. This is how we will work with our diamonds. This is how we will work with our books will be written like that. This is how we will go to politics. This is the difference. So Satan has his methods, okay, by killing a chicken and doing rituals, and this is Satanism, and we have our methods, you know. But all this, it's called magic, and this is what we also talk. This is also what we say, because it's all spiritual. Huh? It's all spiritual. It's not like, oh, that's not spirit because it's evil. It's spiritual, okay. This is the difference, okay.
Right.
Okay. So, and the thing here is that we have to how can I explain? We have to know what other people practice. Okay? Because white people used to practice white and white magic and black magic for years. This is normal in medicine. You have white and black magic in medicine. It's something very normal. And this is also what you have in sorcery. Okay, you can heal. Okay, you can heal in the way like without sacrifice, but you can heal without sacrifice.
So, brother, the process and the procedure of how Tata Nzambe has his processes and his procedures. The wicked have their processes and procedures. So when you can identify what process they're using, what procedures using, you can identify if the source is from Tata Nzambe or if the source is from evil or for some or wicked.
They do not hide it. The thing is that if you go to Western Africa, there's African medicine is very it's very developed. Go to the Western Africa, and if you see sick people, then look at the practice. They will tell you that's voodoo, whatever. They tell you this is from our ancestors, blah, blah, blah. But this is not what we practice.
Yeah, I understand.
See? But it's spiritual. You see? They are also connected to the ancestors. Do you understand? And the ancestors are angels. If someone tells you something else, blah, blah, no. You have evil angels and you have good angels. Very easy.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Exactly. So you, when white people, the only thing what they did is writing everything down. And by writing everything down, even in medicine, by learning medicine, you have everything in the book. It comes a time that you have to go deeper. So you become a scientist or a medical doctor, which means you enter into the material, into the spiritual world, from this material. Because it's spiritual where you enter to understand what is in man, what is in woman, what does man feels and whatever. Okay?
I understand.
Okay. So, and here you have different kinds of Bible verses. I can send here this link because I think we're going to an hour, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to teach more than an hour. No more. So now here in this link, let me explain a little bit. You can see that if someone comes to me and start telling me, oh yeah, Jesus was omnipotent, and this is really, I'm really completely against this crap. Okay, I know that the name of Jesus and believing in Jesus made our people to become very how can I say, lame. It's like soft. Okay, we do not want to work. We do not want to do anything. It's like Jesus will do that for us. Okay, exactly. And this is for me. Those people, I do not want to see any of those people in my near. Really, this is those people. My goodness. Okay, this is exactly what I'm fighting with here in Africa. I have so many fights to fight, and everyone that will live in Africa will see the same fights. Our people, really, they believe in fantasies, okay? They have never lived in the West. No one will come and give you something for free. No one will come and just help you for free, or just, oh, you are my God, whatever. You have to show that the Zambi say, if you want to be the biggest, then work for it. Do something. Change the world. Work, do, create, so that people can see. But our people, they are so ignorant. I can't understand. You know? So the people, our forefathers, Kimpavita, Kimbangu, all them, they did not only heal with the Mwanda like I do, they healed also with herbs. They healed with herbs, with wood and stuff. Wait, let me see if I have some photos. Maybe I have some photos. I have so many photos. Here you have some food. All these kinds of things. This is a cola nut. Brother, if you go to here, this is, we call it cola nuts, right? This is mundongo. Let me go to YouTube, only to show you how ignorant white people are. After understanding what this is, I go to cola nuts. So, and then here, I go benefits. Here, you can see the benefits of this cola nuts. Brother, this is pure medicine. Pure medicine. Pure medicine. You have in Africa, you have medicine. White people can't, you know, they will be like, wow. Brother, this is one of the biggest business opportunity that you can have. Okay? Just go to Africa and start asking, what is that? For what do you need that? Use that. For what do you use that? For what do you use that? Brother, go to Arabia. Go to Arabia and just put it there one time, okay? Brother, you go back to Africa and you become a multi-millionaire, brother. Just to tell you, the most of the medical people in Germany, Dr. Hirt and all them, they came to Africa to study here in Angola. My Papa Kitoko, my teacher, they came here. They were taught by them. But my own teacher, he has only little money. He has nothing. White Catholic nurses and all these kinds of people, medical doctors here, white, they're selling goods, tons of containers of African traditional medicine, sending it to their countries. Brother, they hear diabetic here, it's here, sugar, diabetic here, aloe vera, everything is in the Bible. Balsam, bitter herbs, especially everything that is bitter. Because the Tanzania is always different. You think that sugar is good, the Tanzania say sugar will kill you. You see? So me also, I love sugar. I grew up in the West, but it's a fact. Facts, okay? Yes. Yeah. Do you have something to say?
No, all these things, I know all these things, but things need to change.
Get them. It's like if you see a woman, she wear traditional clothing, okay? Dresses, whatever, traditional dresses. Brother, you will not say anything. But now, look at the woman that wears pants. My woman also wears sometimes pants, so we are westernized, okay? But it's an example. Brother, there you will be like, oh, wow, she looks good, okay? Oh, man. You would directly have a thought. You will automatically have a thought on what you see. But brother, go and look at the woman. She can be the beautiest woman on the world, and now give her a traditional dressing, like a normal hand. You will not say anything. You will not you will just look at her and be like, oh, okay. So all this shows us that we have to go back to our natural form. Because our spirit are sleeping and our body is functioning. We are feeding our spirit with the wrong food.
Yeah.
We're giving him the wrong food. Okay. Now, another thing. That's why we are going back to the songs. Languages. It will be always a problem. All the problem that we have today, it's because of languages.
Yeah.
Misinterpretation, misunderstanding. As long we do not understand what the meaning is from that is in the scripture or the medical things, we will never get the understanding because it's in Greek. It's, brother, do you know if a loyal, why do we have loyals? If they write a letter because you have a problem, you will be like, huh, what did you write there? What was the problem? What was the case? You know, sometimes you have a letter, you become it from the government, you do not understand anything. And in the smallest part, where they used to write things, this is where the biggest problems are.
Yeah, right.
You see?
Yep.
And this is our problem. We do not know where to get our food, where to get the real understanding.
That's right.
And that's why we need the schools. That's why we need people from the West coming down to opening things to that what we already know and we know that is ours, to give it to our people and to come over and also to start rewriting, or not rewriting, writing down the things that our people know, because the most of the things that our people know, they've forgotten it already. It's hard to get the real truth out of our people. And especially, I will tell you now this secret, my brother. When people die, they enter into another world. Some of them, because they couldn't have peace, they are walking around still today in this atmosphere. But now, look, we have to know that I forgot a little bit what I wanted to say because it's wait a minute. My goodness, it was like gone. Wow.
Talking about herbal medicine, are people being able to get knowing where to go to get it?
No, I wanted to say something very complicated. Okay, anyway, the thing is that we have to do the best we can to receive our land back, our earth. This is one of the things that the people do not understand. The earth is also the Most High. Okay? Which means that if you receive your earth back, your land, you can eat the fruit thereof. That the Zambia can start one more time to giving you everything that is in the earth that belongs to you into your hands. Because one thing that we do not know and understand is that the white people, they do not only fight us, they're also fighting our countries and our earth. They're fighting the nature. Okay? A human can't live without the nature, especially a Muntu. So, which means they're fighting the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
So, exactly. So, if you have you have good and bad people that died in the spiritual room, okay? And there, my brother, the good people, now we have to ask ourselves, what happens with the good people? The Bible will tell you they sleep until they will wake up again.
Yes.
Going to judgment, going to judgment, and there, when they wake up, they will, they will be with Isaiah, with the other forefathers, ancestors, angels, and all the creatures that Zombie has created. And the Bible is also talking a little bit about a second fight that will happen between the angels in the spiritual world. Now, let me tell you something. You see, magicians, Islam, Buddha, they go to the cemetery. All of them land, all the presidents of this world, all the occultists, cemetery, Golgotha. I don't know what to believe in the Bible. Even in the Bible, the prophets, whatever, cemetery.
Yeah.
Everything you will one day, like you are, they will take in you and put you in the ground in a cemetery. Okay? Let me tell you very, very clear how the things are. This is where the thing starts. The spiritual world starts under the earth. That's why you have some prophets that took them and they were not burdened, they were not putting down. Oh my goodness, I have to put this into charger. Wow. Well, this computer thing. Okay, here we are. Whew. Now, Keith. Massa loves to teach the hard stuff. Huh?
That's the good stuff. The hot stuff is the good stuff.
I love to teach the hard stuff, the hard things. Because like people coming, they will see, that man, this is the one that we follow. There is nothing evil. There is everything normal. This is how it works. They called Isaiah a witch. They called all the prophets. They called Kimbango, all of them. They have the biggest churches. Not even TB Joshua is gone. His church will be so small now. Kimbango, Simon Toko, and all of them, bigger followers. I am following my bloodline. I am not like the others. I'm not like the others. I don't care where people come from and what they say.
Yeah.
To share wisdom, especially this kinds of wisdom, it must be a calling. I tell you.
Yeah.
Now, let's go. The people that die, the evil people, they can also, if they die, work for you. This is what King Solomon did. He started taking the spirits, boom, 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 going to cemetery, going to everywhere where he can get spirits. It doesn't say no. When Saul, the crazy guy, saw that the Tanzambi left him, because their spirituality is still spirituality. Saul knew
that we, in our normal form, if we pray, we are receiving answers from the Most High, which is Spirit. If you don't receive the answers, or if the Most High don't talk to you, brother, you do not know anything about the. Just do you practice religion? You are really lost. Lost. Just to tell you now directly how the things are. Even if we prophesy, it is not us. It is the wonder. It's the wonder, the winds that sees forward, that say this and this will happen to you. If we cure, I can be here, someone can be in China. In my Portuguese lesson 2 or 3 days ago, a woman could not walk, and I do not like to give testimonies about me, by the way. But she couldn't walk. Sister Iseka is here. She started walking now. She walks now. Should I say me, a carnal man, that have lost of different kinds of things, that I did it? It was spirits. They did it. We can say to spirits, go do. You are a spirit in the flesh, a commander of Malekis. Because also your real you in heaven is connected to you. If you say, hey, go, tell the others, fight them, whatever. That's why one man can slew 1,000, or one man can slew 10,000. It's the truth that Samson was very powerful. It's the truth that Solomon was very wise. It's the truth that Isaiah could walk over water, whatever. How should we call those kinds of things?
Wow.
David say, I am so smart, David, and that's why I'm showing now the sisters Kunga singing psalms. You sing, blah, blah, blah. He was a prophetic singer. The gift of prophetic singing, who has it? Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson? Not one of them. Hey, brother, I'm very proud to know, to be grown up in this wisdom.
Before
there is wisdom, brother. There is wisdom, brother. You have to live it. Someone from the West will never understand it. Never. You have to live it. You have to see it. My mom, she didn't go to school like studying psychology, whatever. But if the wonder comes, she will tell you, pam, 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 pam. This happens. This will happen to you. This will happen then. This is what Tata Zambi has said. You know, I talked to her 2 days ago. She told me that this will happen the next time. This is how it is. No. And now today, someone in the West will say, let me read the Bible. Oh, now I make my line here. I make my line here. I make my line here. You see? And these are the differences. You will take something from the West, but that what the people need is in the land, and something from the land must go to the West. And this is how the puzzle will come together. I will give you a chance to say something before I will lose the things I wanted to say about the other.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Continue. I don't want you to lose your thought.
Brother, I'm still a leopard, even if I'm becoming older. Now, look, these people, let me tell you the truth. If you see someone is climbing walls up like a Spider-Man, if you see people walking over water, if you see people turning water into wine, whatever, brother, a spirit is doing that for him. A good footballer, whatever. That's why Messi is called the GOAT or whatever. Okay? Spirits are doing it for him. There's some people that carry many spirits. And there's some people that carry only few. If Isaiah, when he wanted to deliver a man. He had legion and different kinds of demons inside of him. Isaiah himself carried spirits. It's in the Bible. He himself sometimes is called Archangel Michael. So only to tell you, yeah, that our pastors must go back to school. They know what they preach, and somewhere also not. They think Jesus is doing everything. They think they put all the spirits of this world in Jesus. But that's not right. Because that's why, back to the language, you cannot go and calling people names like we do today in Greek, in Portuguese, in English, in Paleo-Hebrew, and the angels, they will be like, huh? Who does he call? Satan? Baal? Lucifer? So they will be like, no, that's not my name. That's not me. No. They do not know those names. They will not help. They will not help. How do I know that? Go to a Muslim. Become Muslims like you are. Go and tell a Muslim now you want money, you receive. Go to a Chinese. Become a Buddhist. Start practicing. Tell them you want this and this, you receive. Go become a real Zadist Christian in the Jehovah wickedness. Go to the 3 elders, what they have, they receive spirits, understand their watchtower and all those kinds of things. Brother, you will risk. These people are not poor. These people are not poor, and these people are not dumb, and these people are united as well. But look at us. Confusion. We are confused, lost. And how can it be that if you say, Father, please help me with that, and you are like, huh? Nothing? And brother, I think you know my ministry. I think I saw one of my videos 2 or years ago. I think you have been already there, even if you didn't say something. And you have been in the tabernacle, even if I don't do tabernacle today like I used to do before. People, they lived in the living room. Man, women, and child, living room from not even parents, but from family members. Today, both have jobs. Matthew 7:7. Knock, receive. Knock, receive. Knock, receive. It's like, you want to see fire coming from heaven? You want to see I knock you 10,000 of you out? You want to see the sun becoming dark? And they're like, oh man, now they see the spirits have said it and not the man. If a man said it, they're like, oh man, that guy's crazy. He smoked some weed. He drinks some alcohol. But if they hear, whoa, there's power behind that guy. Brother, no one will laugh. No one will laugh. They will be scared because they know that it is not you, but they are spirits, ancestors, angels, stars, sun, all the things, all the big things that Tanzania has created. They will come and fight for you. The elements. Our forefathers, they possessed the elements, but the people, exactly those people that died for us, these are the people that we are rejecting. A tree does not only go up, a tree also goes down, my brothers and sisters. And I will teach it in a form next time. I think people will be becoming crazy here. I will teach this in a form because we have rejected all the people from us that died. And these sorcerers, Bill Clinton, all this, even this, what is the name of that guy? This new president's there. They're going to the cemetery doing the practices. Every practice that they do, a cemetery must be there. Golgotha. Where did they bury Isaiah? Golgotha? Oh my goodness. In the cemetery, that's why you see them also with the cross. Always, if you see a cross, it means death. It means they are always connected to the spiritual world. You are connected to the spiritual world. It's the world of the death. When will you be connected to spirit or becoming spirit, losing, lefting this body? If you die.
Yeah.
Now, what do they do? Where do they get the genies from? And put in a genie, taking a genie and putting it into a bottle. Do you think this is just a movie? In a cemetery. They're going to the cemetery. They have the eyes, okay? They have the whatever, I don't know, imam or whatever. Huh? And they go, they take the cadaver or whatever and put it into a bottle. The spirits do their rituals, and then they take the spirit. And this spirit will work for the living creature.
Wow.
And then you can do whatever you want to do. Look at it. Everywhere, if you see occultism, occultism does not really mean evil directly, but it's just hidden. But if you see hidden things, I have showed you one of the biggest things today. You see cemetery, skulls, which means they are connected to the death. But not every deaf people is bad. There's some dead people, they belong to Satani. And there's some bad people, they belong to the Most High. And now, what did Enoch and all the others, even Solomon, what did they do? What did they know about the death? Ingeta, was my part.
Well, brother, I have a question.
You was like you were watching a movie, man. Like,
yeah. I got a question, because this question I think other brothers and sisters would want to know too. Is, we know as we come into this awakening, we know that we have to forget what we've learned and then learn what we've forgotten. So the big question is, once you have come into the awakening and you have cast aside all the things that you have learned, knowing that it's an illusion and that it's false, and then you start seeking truth, you start seeking what's real, then it takes time to be able to, how do you open that eye so that you can see what you haven't seen? How can you open up your ears to where you can hear the voices of your ancestors try to help you, to talk to you, to hear the Most High speak to you, to guide you in the right direction? Because once you're like a baby again, you have put all that other stuff, that foolishness aside. Now you're trying to get what truth is, wisdom. How do you do that? Where do you start? Do you start by finding those that know, those who have gone through this, and those who have wisdom? I mean, you, Brother Mikhael, has gone through a lot. You have studied, you have spoken to the elders, you have spoken to prophets. You've seen these things. How do the babes do that? How do babies do that?
Brother, the thing in my life is, the good thing in my life is, that Tanzania is taking me steps by steps. It started very evil, brother. It started with the white people, brother. They wanted to do rituals with me. And the Tanzania helped me. And even before, in my childhood, I already knew, because I come from the Turkish church. This is my luck. I already knew some things, So the Tanzania prepared me for this, my brother. So there is nothing evil that I do. Nothing. Yeah, man. But I know I had here some Kojo brothers here in my channel. Directly, the spirit told me that guy is doing necromancy. That guy is talking with wrong people. That guy is calling in ancestors, whatever. We do not, brother. Brother. You have to. Someone have to experience that. We have Jonathan, Kefas, and all them. They know. Every one of us knows. Chiba Malonga. We Muntus. We peoples, prophets. The prophets, the real prophets, they are with us. I tell you, Tatanzambi say not one prophet will die until the mission is not fulfilled.
So as we dump out the old, we making room for the new, and we continue to search for the truth, and Tata will help us and guide us through this.
Brother, if Tatanzambi say that you are worthy, that he makes you a servant, hallelujah, brother. Because I don't know everything about the world where we go. The only things that I know is that some of us are workers. They live, they work, they are working for the Most High, and they're working for us. They're helping us to fight the demons, to fight the other people from the other world, to separate the other world from this world and stuff. There are different kinds of things, and these people from the other world, they're trying to get our spirits to their world, to the world from them. This is what they do.
Okay. Powerful.
Brother, good tree can only bear good fruits, my brother. People have to know who they follow. If people are good or bad, whatever, they have to choose by themselves. That's it. They have to choose it by themselves, brother. But if I see I'm doing something and it gives no fruit, brother, this can't be good. Right. If I see no changes in my life, this can't be good. It can't be good. No? In this small time that I have my ministry, okay, we're going, of course, now to another level, but in this small time, I didn't see anyone seen demons, losing people, dying, or something bad happens to them, but only positive things. Which means that what Tanzania have sent me for, it's going very well.
Yes.
Only positive things, and not only black people.
Yes.
Brother, if I have videos, brother, I have videos, people that could walk, see, whatever, because I do not show. Brother, you think only TB Joshua or what? Huh? Brother, I'm sitting with political people telling them what to do. Okay? Everything has his time. Everything. Everything. We do not rush. I have to respect the Most High, and I have to obey the nature and understand also even my fathers. Because if you are too fast, you will see that everyone around you can't move so fast like you. And I'm always very fast. I'm very fast, my brother. You can see the things that I say, people need time to understand. Then they will be, oh man, now he's practicing voodoo, whatever. Go ask them if they practice the same things like I do. Go tell them to come with me here online, and then let them say the things that they practice and the things that I practice or what I know, and you will see. Go to Ghana. Go ask them. If they know this, the thing that I do, it's only found in the 3 Congos. It's only found in the 3 Congos. What you can see, what people used to practice in the Western or Eastern or Africa or Asia, even in South America, whatever. This is ancestor, but now it comes. Why do we read the scriptures? If you read the scriptures, you will understand that we are chosen people, chosen, and with the Mwandan Semi, what they reject, what they do not know, what they do not understand, because it has nothing to do with them, we become different, which means it is the same. It is not the same spirit. It is spiritual, but it's not the same spirit.
I understand.
And we have to know the practices of healing or the practices of prophesying, the practicing of signs, it's always the same. It was always the same. How they put fire there in the ancient times and call it the Most High. We normally in the ancient time put fire there and call it the Most High. But which Most High did they call? And which Most High did we call?
Right.
There's a difference.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
And another thing that is very, very important. If we go to Abrahamic and all the history from Isaac, Jacob, and even Massa and all the kings that came after them, whatever history, you will see that we all came from one source. And in this time, we already practiced herbs. We already knew how to call the Most High. We already knew how to, people already knew how to practice sorcery or whatever. So which means the source, the things are still today the same.
Well, our people are getting there. Our people who are in the assembly are starting to learn, because the one good thing that I can say that I have seen you do is that you provide step by step. You're not trying to rush, because it's a process, and we understand that it's a process and it takes time. And so we just have to do step by step and start to learn as we forget all the old stuff that we've already been taught and start bringing in the new. As long as we keep following step by step and paying attention and listening, then we as a people, especially in this assembly, will get there.
Exactly, yeah. You can see that even the disciples, they came, Isaiah, now we can heal. Now we can call fire from heaven, stuff like that. Brother, they say now we can, because they couldn't do that before.
Right.
They learned it. And people are like, no, witchcraft, no, I can't, no. You see? But if the Western person comes and tells you, look at I will give you this new game, play this new game. Oh, wow, it makes fun, man. Oh, man, you're my brother. Here, take this cigarette. Here, whiskey. Oh, you see? Everything what the West gives them is good. But our forefathers called it wicked. They didn't know these things. But for us, it's good, it's nice, it's normal. And this shows us that the most of the things that the white people practice, for us is wicked. For us is bad. It's bad for us. And as long we do not go back to start talking to Tatanzambi Yamazulu. Brother, I have seen how white people communicate with Lucifer. Oh, brother, I took the white man's knowledge. You see me like this. Just to tell you, All the prophets, Massa did it, Abraham did it, Amos knew it. He took from the Egyptians' knowledge and say, "What is this? Is this your so-called magic? Is this your so-called wisdom? Let me challenge. Let us fight. I can fight, but I'm alone. I'm alone. If I say, Brother Keith, let us fight, Brother Keith will be like, where's my gun? Huh? I know you have one there. You from Texas, you always have a gun. You know?
This is true.
You would be like, coming with the guns. I'm like, Brother Keith, come on. You see?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's the difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, people are so scared. They're so scary. Yeah, especially the mans. They're like, wow, it must be the evil. They're so scary. You know? It's good like that. It's good like that, because if the wonder comes, the more, like I said, the spirit in you must also grow. Not only the flesh, because flesh means listening. You know, it goes here and then goes to your brain, like a train, the old one. You know, like you're giving it a little bit fire and coal. You know, and it. So, but now the spirit must also grow and understand. Now, wow, that's what Massa said. This is how to find in the Bible. This is my research. If I go to Google, I would say, oh yeah, they really do these kinds of things in the cemetery. What has it to do in the Bible? Where can I find it? Oh, now the practice. He have already taught us this and this. You know, you have also to grow spiritually, and this takes time.
Right. Yeah.
Because many of us are very carnal.
Yeah.
Carnal.
Yeah.
You get that, yeah. From my size, I
You get
even
that.
took 2 hours for this thing. I hope it was
Oh,
a good
time
thing.
goes by fast.
A lot of things, huh? It was
Yes.
said. Do our brothers and sisters have some questions? I see no questions here. No attacks, no questions. I'm proud of me. Because this was a very tough thing, especially if it comes to the knowledge of cemetery and things, brothers. This is where people really getting crazy. But this is how it is.
Yes.
I will tell you that all of our forefathers, the saints, visited their forefathers on the graveyard. Just to tell you, all of our forefathers, Jacob, when they was in Egypt, when they were doing the party, because the father died, always a big party on the graveyard, because death for us doesn't mean death. And as long as we do not understand this and think that this world is just we are putting here to, you have to do something here, believe me. Not just living, eating, having fun with your woman or your husband. Oh yeah, that is life. Your spirit lives and will live forever. People are like, because they are nice, good looking. Oh, now these butts. Oh, look at me, I'm looking so good, especially women's. But what comes after that? And even in your lifetime, you will see things happening, especially where we go, because we will see the spiritual world meeting the physical world, the artificial and the natural starting to separating each other, which means that the Nzambi will show if someone has a tail. He will show if someone is wrong. He will start revealing the wicked. He will start showing people, oh, this and this is happening. That's why you see tons of revelations are coming. Ingeta, yeah. Do you want to make a prayer or say something? Then we're gonna close this session.
No, that was a powerful teaching. One of the biggest takeaways is that we can't rush into thinking that we can learn everything at once. It takes time. It's a process. We need to look at natural things and not take in artificial stuff. Herbs are important. We need to study those, to understand those, and we need to be cognizant of what's going on around us in this world, to know that most of everything is an illusion, and we need to take the time to study, to understand what's real, to try to get rid of acting so carnal about everything and start to get stronger and more and wiser in our spiritual life, and to make our spirit stronger. So yes, very strong, powerful teaching today.
like the real assembly work is not only preaching. Did you see? I always was like preaching, but also said if someone is sick,
Yes.
someone has a problem, and brother, it was resolved.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, when I would do whatever witchcraft or whatever, I would say, give me money for that. Give me something for that. No, because Tatanzambi say for free, and this is it, for free you have received, and for free you give, and this is what our people need. They must be now. Where is the food for free? Where should I get it? How should I get it? It's for free. Our people are like, no, what is that? I only know McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh yes, Massa. Oh my goodness. That guy with the herbs, man, that guy is dangerous. You see?
Right. Yeah.
And not only that, the real teaching is not only preaching. All our forefathers knew that. They had the time to preach.
Mm-hmm.
They had the times to heal, to prophesy. And brother, do you know what? They did it in a group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I tell you, there is nothing like witchcraft because everyone can see, everyone can hear. Do you know what Massa did when he came from the mountains? Tatanzambi was there. He came, boom! Here I am. It was, what?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Most High. Oh my goodness! And now Tatanzambi speaks to people, to prophets, and they are like, oh man, that guy, man. He also goes to toilet. He wants to tell something. He also must eat, So we are rejecting the Most High. Because it doesn't only stop with me. The Most High also normally used to come to you, sending angels, whatever, to come to tell you that you are in the right place. Normally it should be like that.
Yeah.
Because this is the same thing what you see if you are doing dark things. Evil people will take you into darkness. Very easy. I had this cultural guy here on my channel with Suhaila and all them. What did they do? They took people here from this assembly, from the tabernacle, took them to what did happen to this persons there? They became crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, evil pigs are following me.
Yeah.
Just to show you, it is real.
Mm-hmm.
It is real. Okay?
Yeah.
They, one more time, the last time, our prophets, they did not only preach and teach prophetic schools, assemblies. No, they also practiced, which means they were together. People that has different kinds of sicknesses were healed in the place, and everyone could see. And those who had spirits helped them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Yep.
And not they healed with herbs as well.
Mm-hmm.
This was not a hidden thing. Like, hey, now you have to drink the blood or whatever. This is what they do in Ghana, brother. This is what this culture was doing the same to these people. You drink the blood and do whatever. Brother, he was. It's our people. Say, yes, it's good. It's good. Power.
That's sad.
We will see. We will see.
All right, bro.
Do the prayer.
Gimbo Tatanzambi, Yamazulu, and Bungo Talindo. We come before you. We thank you so much for this teaching. We come to you, Father, and we ask that you have mercy on us as we go out in this world, and as we see the illusion that comes upon us each and every day, the anxieties that we have each and every day, the carnality that we experience each and every day. We ask for your mercy, Tata, to help us to grow spiritually, to gain wisdom and understanding, to come into an accurate knowledge, Tata, of who you are, to know who we are, to forget the things that we've been taught, and to learn the things that we've forgotten. Have mercy on us, Tata. Ingeta.
Ingeta.